And welcome back. Well, it's National Dairy Month, and throughout June, we are celebrating the local farmers who give Wisconsin its namesake of being America's dairyland. Our next guests were one of the first farms in the area to adopt a completely no-till system and utilize contour strip cropping, diversified crop rotation, nutrient management, and cover crops and grassed waterways. I don't know what all of that means, but we're going to find out some of it. So here they are. It's John and Kim Koepke. They know what it means, and they join us from Koepke Family Farms. John is a fifth-generation dairy farmer who received an Aldo Leopold Conservation Award. We're so excited to chat with you both. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. You know, we heard that 95% of dairy farms are family-owned locally. Tell us a little bit about Koepke Farms and who you guys are. I know you're fifth generation.
Sure. We're a fifth-generation dairy farm here in Oconomowoc. And today our farm is operated by my uncle, my father, my wife, and myself. And then we have 7 full-time employees and some part-time employees. Some of those part-time employees include our children.
As it should, right? You got if you're living on a farm, you got to work on the farm. I love that. Talk a little bit about how you guys help the surrounding areas, because this is something I've learned recently about dairy farms.
We try very hard to be good neighbors and to take care of our natural resources here on the farm. By doing that, that helps us be good neighbors and take good care of all of our resources. If we have a goal or a mantra, it is to first do no harm. And that's a lesson that was taught by our parents and our grandparents and generations before that, that if we take the best care of our soil and our cattle that we can, they will take good care of us.
You know, I love that sentiment, do no harm. You've got over 320 cows there, and I know you've got a big farm, 1,000 acres of crops and 150 acres of woods and wetlands as well, which is important. Sustainability is big to you guys, and you define it in 3 different buckets. So explain to us what those buckets are.
To me, we've got a cow in the background that wants to speak up.
I love it.
To me, there are 3 different bits to sustainability. One, obviously, is the environment, again, about taking care of our resources. 2 is also obvious, which is economics. If we're not able to make money, we can't stay here. And then the 3rd is not an E, but it's an F, and that is family. And that means our business has to have a lifestyle along with it that's comfortable enough that will attract the next generation, whether that's a family member or a non-family member, to continue to keep going.
I love the way that things are passed down, and not only the business, but you said like the sentiments and the taking care of the land and taking care of the cattle. You guys won the very prestigious Leopold Conservation Award. What does it take to win that? What did that mean to your family and your farm?
That was very, very humbling. We just try to do the best job that we can, but it's very, very nice to be recognized for our accomplishments, whether they're with our dairy cattle or with our environmental practices on our farm.
Now, what products do you guys make? Tell us, Labelle cheeses is one of them. Tell us a little bit about that.
Labelle cheese is our family farm's branded cheese product. It's a Wisconsin original recipe made in a type of Gouda style, and I actually have it here with me. It's aged 6 to 12 months, and we've been marketing it for 10 years now in local grocery stores in the greater Milwaukee area and in some in the Madison area.
How long does it take to make a cheese like that, and how much milk goes into just even, you know, a couple of those bars of cheese?
This wedge actually came from a 12-pound wheel of Labelle cheese. So the 12-pound wheel we've usually aged for around minimum of 6 months, and then up to a year or more, and so it gains flavor and depth of texture and flavor as it continues to age.
And when you do a harder cheese like that, or an aged cheese, are you suggesting that that's usually eaten, with crackers and nuts, or is this something that you would put inside of a dish?
You can do both. It's great as table cheese that you can cut and eat with crackers, and it also is a cheese that melts well, so you could use it in cooking, whether we've tried it in mac and cheese, and just right now with the grilling season, you could put it right on top of a hamburger for a very nice cheeseburger with a local cheese.
Yum, you guys are making me hungry already. How can we support our local dairy farmers like the two of you?
I think a great way is to seek out local products from local farms that you appreciate in your neighborhood, and be regular customers. Find good quality dairy products that you like to eat and that you enjoy, and make that a staple part of your diet.
I love it. Wisconsin made.
That, understand that dairy goes above and beyond to not only produce a quality food product, but protect our environment and operate in a sustainable fashion that's going to keep Wisconsin green and growing for years.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for joining me, both of you. Really appreciate it. Learning more about Koepke Family Farms.
Cheese badge, or Proudly Wisconsin dairy badges that are.
All right, and you can support local farmers like the Koepkes by buying Wisconsin dairy products. Look for the Proudly Wisconsin cheese and dairy badges that they mentioned there when shopping. And to learn more information about the Wisconsin dairy farmers, visit wisconsindairy.org. And don't forget, you can win a year's worth of Wisconsin-made ice cream just by sharing your ice cream creation with the next generation. Go to tmj4.com/dairy and submit a photo or video. The winner will get a $400 gift certificate for Cedar Crest ice cream.